Hi everyone, this is Abena. I'd like to thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, Embrace Natural Beauty, where it is my goal to share with you simple tips and techniques that have been helpful to me in my very own natural hair journey so that you may have your hair better managed, keep it in good condition, that you may retain length, and also embrace natural beauty of your own. In this video, I'm sharing with you my review of As I Am curling jelly specifically. I used or tried this product almost a year ago. My first impression was not good because my expectations were different, but because it reminds me so much of my do-it-yourself flaxseed gel, I decided I'm going to give it another chance. You see, my flaxseed gel, I tried it this winter and was able to get a full week of wearing it. It held and so forth. So I knew that I could potentially get the same outcome if I were to give As I Am another chance, and I'm glad I did. So if you're thinking about whether or not you should consider this product, I encourage you to watch this video. You're going to see how I apply the product. You're going to see the steps that I follow in my regular routine if I were using my staple finisher, and achieve the look that I want for my wash and go so that I'm able to wear it for an entire work week. So stay tuned, watch this video, and enjoy. And I hope that it's helpful for you in your decision-making process as you're considering different products that you would like to try. This is my hair before the wash tonight. This is my hair after cardio. This is my hair after cardio at the gym. And not bad. But I'm still gonna wash it. It's only been 8 days, so I'm going to go ahead and wash it because I want to try it. So I want to try out some product. And time to try some new product. So it's only been 8 days. Normally, as you know, I usually go about good 11 days if I want to, but I'm going to test out some products. So even though my hair is not dried out, why wait? I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm getting into a regular weekly washing, so I'll just go ahead. I'll do a wash on this hair and try some new products. So I washed and conditioned my hair using the Shea Moisture products. Then I sat under the hooded dryer with the deep conditioning mask for 30 minutes. These are the 5 sections that I'm working with. As you can see, I thoroughly rinsed out the deep conditioning mask and began to apply the As I Am leave-in conditioner. And you may notice the water dripping from the ends of my hair. That's because I don't pat dry my hair. I don't squeeze out the water. I like to keep it as moist as possible. Here's a double buttercream. And I'll just use about this much. I'll put that in before. Since I've already put the leave in on it. You can also see that I've created my part so that when I'm done applying all of my product, my hair will fall in place the way that I want to wear it. And finally, the jelly. Which, by the way, I scrubbed this much. It reminds me of the flaxseed gel. It looks and feels just like my flaxseed gel. Okay, so I'm working the product through. That was one application. Here I'm going in for a second application to get more coverage. And you notice on the second application what I'm doing is I'm actually applying it closer to the part areas and toward the edges. I don't like to put the first application on the part because it gets just too close to my scalp, and I don't apply product to my scalp. I apply it only to my hair. The only thing I apply to my scalp is shampoo. So here I am again after the second application, really trying to work the product through, still not seeing it fully through, and I go in for a third time and then I lose my mind because, it wasn't covering. So I go and I scoop up enough for the entire section of hair that I'm working with and put it all in that one spot. You see there? That's way too much product. That was unnecessary. And at $13 for an 8-ounce jar, that was a waste of money and a waste of product. So even though it absorbed, it didn't. The additional product didn't benefit me much. It's just all in my hair. I could have certainly gotten away with less than half of that last application. So I twist it up and then I prepare to go to the other side or the other section. Thing that I noticed that's different about flaxseed gel and As I Am is As I Am kind of has like a tacky feel to it. It's not really sticky, but it's not as smooth and as silky like flaxseed gel, but it looks very much like it, and like the consistency of the As I Am is very similar to the flaxseed gel. There's something in it that makes it different. This right here I can tell. See how it's not really gathered? Let's see if that lighting. See how it's not really gathered as much as this is? It's a little bit more fluffy. See, I can already tell where those spaces are. That's going to be frizzy really quickly. This hold will give me frizz. That will be frizzy. Which is fine if it were Echo Styler. I would still have a lot of hold and this would go really well. But after a couple of days, that would look really bad. So I'm going to put about that much on there. Just to get a little bit more clumpy. I put a good amount of argan oil in my hand. The final step is, after applying my curling jelly as my finisher, I'm now putting the argan oil on, as always, for lubrication, for shine, and mostly in the wintertime for additional sealing to make sure that I don't lose moisture in the winter months. This section right here that I'm working with, one of the 5 sections, is my low porosity section. I separate that into 2 for easier manageability. And as you can see, the product more so sits on top of the hair in this section, and I'm also pointing it out here where it doesn't absorb as well as the other sections. Okay, so normally what I do when I pull it all together is at this last step, I would flip my hair over to encourage movement at the scalp, but since it's not Echo Styler, it's not plastered on my scalp, it's pretty fluffy already. I just went ahead and air dried, and here you're seeing I've completely air dried, so it's been 5 hours. Okay, I have to say I'm really impressed with As I Am, as well as extremely impressed with Shea Moisture. This is a completely something out of the ordinary. I would never do. I used all products that I normally would not use. I used shampoo and conditioner, leave-in, deep conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, as well as the buttercream and the gel. As I, the hold I already knew would be softer than Echo Styler, and it feels, there is a crunch. It feels, it feels actually soft compared to Echo Styler, and you can see how the hold how the curl looks different, right? But you also may notice it's already fluffier, whereas usually on wash day it's more flat, and then I have to fluff it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just get back to. Now back here, still soaking wet. Let's say right about in here. And all the rest of this is dry. So it's very full, not as elongated, that's fine. And then also let me show you here. Some parts of my hair just does not like to absorb product. So here, even though I went over that twice, and here actually I had to work really hard to get that product in there. I keep applying a lot. And it's still not as smooth as like this. That's just how the texture is. That's how it responds to the product. And in the ends, look like this. To stretch the hair, I twist it into a tight bun, affecting only like the middle portion of my hair. I leave the ends untouched so the curls remain nicely defined. I wrap my hair in 3 scarves. The first one is to secure the bun in position. The third one is just to comfortably cover the curls, and the third one is to cover my entire head. The next day I take it down and I fluff it out using the handheld steamer, concentrating on the area that was stretched and flattened out. I will provide separate videos showing these techniques because this video is already long enough. I want to be able to give you that information fully, in separate videos that I'll upload on my channel shortly. And this is my final result for the most part. Very fluffy for day 2. This is as I am. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is the end of the day. Typical day 2 where it's still kind of together, more like a fro. Tomorrow will be different. So, see how I never shake. I don't rarely shake it from side to side. I more so like to shake forward and back because I don't like for the hairs to catch on each other. So that's why I don't shake from side to side. I always shake forward and back because it gives it a better chance, for me at least, of not tingling. So there we go. As I am. Day 2. As I am curling, jelly has strong definition, decent enough elongation, definitely has good moisture retention, absorbs well, and gives a good hold. I was able to wear the style for an entire week, which you can see on a video by clicking here. There was no flaking, no frizz. The fragrance was strong, but it's okay. And it gives a nice, soft, fluffy finish with a light crunch. And this is a braid out. I'm going to have a video showing how I achieved this look as well. If you're not subscribed already, may as well go ahead and subscribe. And then also, if you are on any of the social media platforms, please remember you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.